For the second year in a row, I teamed up right before Thanksgiving with the folks over at the Folding Warehouse in Cincinnati. We did something that hopefully a lot of you have thought about doing or would like to do. We threw a beer festival. But we wanted our festival to be unlike any other festival you've seen. And for me to really take a minute to explain why, at least properly, this video has to be a little bit different too. Before we go any further, I want to shout out my friends over at One Hat, Two Cat Creative. They shot every single bit of footage that you're seeing in this video. Go down in the show notes. There's a link to their Facebook page. If you need any work done, reach out to them. They're incredible. And this is the first time you're seeing any video on my channel that collaborates like that I didn't shoot. And as we'll talk about in a minute, it's kind of perfect considering the theme of this video. Beer festivals have the potential to get a little stale. Hell, craft beer can get stale for a lot of people these days. When the Folding Warehouse reached out to me in 2021 about the possibility of helping them put on a festival, they started the conversation with a simple idea that it needs to be different. As someone who spends a lot of time being a little different, or as my kids like to put it, a little weird, it's right up my alley. We settled on an idea that's not that insane. We invited breweries that meant something to me. Friends, people that I have good relationships with, places that I want more people to know about, places that stand out somehow. And every single beer that they were going to bring to the festival needed to be something that I personally could stand behind. I had to be able to tell people that every single taste they were going to have was going to be top-notch. It's going to be worth it to you as a drinker. Not content on that being enough, the festival also includes folding. It's a sport that the Folding Warehouse obviously gets its name from. It's a kind of a strange little hybrid game, a mix between football, bowling, cornhole, and beer pong. It's an absolute blast and it's easy to play. It adds that little bit extra entertainment to the event that folks are clearly looking for in their beer festivals these days. And on top of all of that, we wanted to make sure it didn't start to feel too stuffy, too beer geeky. The Folding Warehouse has this thing they call the Mystery Beer Machine. It's an old soda machine that spits out random beers for you. You don't know what you're going to get every time you walk up to it. It's a perfect piece of the puzzle to make sure that you remember this is all supposed to be fun. Beer is supposed to be fun. But this video, it's not really about what the festival is, because hopefully you've been hearing me talk about it for a long time through the planning phase. This is about why I'm so in love with it all, and have found this festival especially to be one of those moments throughout the year that sort of recharges my battery, if that makes any sense. There's something about a festival like this, or any great event where folks to get together and they hang out over a few beers. It's these chances that we have to laugh together, to try new things, to play a game or two with each other. It sounds a little bit cheesy, but it connects us together in a way that we don't seem to get enough chances to do anymore. I might be a sucker for a lot of things, community, friends, things like that. Maybe that's why it resonates so loudly with me. But the absolute joy that I feel when I got into bed that night after the festival, my feet ached, I was tired, but it's joy. It's a feeling that I hope every single one of you feel. I so desperately want to share with anyone who doesn't get the chance to feel. It is pure happiness, and that to me is a big part of what craft beer is about. It's just that pure, unadulterated joy and happiness. Connecting with each other and sharing that feeling. That's, to me, what this festival is about. And we'll be back next year to do it again. It's going to get better. It's going to keep improving. We're going to keep finding new ways to make it what we want it to be. I hope you guys had fun. For more information about beer, booze, and bonks, and to be up to date on all of the latest news as it comes closer next year, go to beerboozeandbonks.com and you can get it all there. And if you made it this year, thank you. If you make it next year, thank you. We hope you enjoy it. Cheers, everybody.